What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tay. You already know what it is, man. Hey, man, I just want to chop it up with y'all for a second. I really wanted to express the importance of taking care of your body, your temple, your vehicle, and why you should really take pride in taking care of it. The importance of taking care of it. So, to start off, man, you got to realize or know what the four major elements that make up life is, which is carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, and oxygen, right? So, I mean, there's more elements, but those are the four major ones, right? So, just like the earth is made up of those four. Carbon, which is organic life, trees, animals, hydrogen, which is the oceans, nitrogen, and oxygen, which are the gases that make up the atmosphere, right? So, those four major ones is what makes up life, what makes this planet sustainable for us, right? So just as the earth is made up of those elements, we come from the earth. This body does. So this body is a miniature earth. As is above us, so below. So this body needs those same elements to survive as well. So when you're eating, when you're drinking water, when you're breathing, you're essentially putting those elements inside of your body to sustain life, to grow, right? For you to carry on, your genealogy, right? So to start off, like with carbon, carbon is your carbohydrates, your grains, your wheat, your spelt, quinoa, whatever you eat. You know what I mean? Everything has a carbon imprint. So when you're eating carbon. You need carbon. It's a building block for everything in your body. It builds the foundation. The carbohydrates, you use carbohydrates for energy. So carbon builds up those carbs inside of you to be used as energy, right? Then, you have your hydrogen. You get hydrogen from drinking water. You get hydrogen from drinking water, right? So that's why I emphasize drinking a gallon of water a day, man, because you're putting that hydrogen in your body, that element inside of your body. Hydrogen, it keeps you from aging. Hydrogen is used to to fuel your muscles. Water is a carrier of electrons. Hydrogen, it carries electrons easily. So when you mix hydrogen with oxygen, which you get your oxygen from breathing, right? When you breathe in, your body is storing oxygen inside of its cells. The cells. The oxygen is what helps break down. It gives the cells energy to break down all those carbs, right? And then when you pair the oxygen with the hydrogen, which is from the water, you get electricity. Those two together produces electricity, which makes your body electrified. So that's why I emphasize drinking water, and doing your meditation, your breathing exercises. Because when you're breathing in, when you're taking in a deep breath, a long, nice deep breath, and then you're breathing out, you're giving your body, your cells that, what I'm saying, that dose of oxygen that they need, right? To create energy. And then when you have water inside of you, now you're electrifying your body. Now you're rotating that electricity throughout your body. You know what I mean? That's where that energy comes from. And even with, you being on this journey with no fap or whatever, you need water. Water is what helps you to produce more life. It all ties in. Right? So I remember it's this movie I saw with Kevin Hart, right? And he I forget what the movie is called, but he was like a sperm donor. That's what he did like for a living. And throughout the whole movie, he had a gallon of water with him. And he carried that gallon, like that jug, throughout the whole movie. And you always see him throughout the movie just drinking it. And they asked, why are you drinking that? Like, why you always got a gallon of water? He was saying like it helps him recover faster, from him busting nuts and donating it to science. You know what I'm saying? But like that, it was something in that though, truth in that movie. Like water is what helps you produce, produce more of that energy, right? So when you're meditating and you're drinking water, you're producing electricity, and you're actually creating energy. You're energizing your body. It's like you're almost like a battery, and that's the idea of like the Tesla cars too. The Tesla cars uses lithium ion batteries, which they react and they create hydrogen in their reaction. That hydrogen, with the oxygen that you're getting throughout the car, the airflow, it creates electricity. That's what the hydrogen cell is all about. You know what I mean? So the same thing that you see with the Tesla cars is the same thing inside of you. You have everything inside of you that you need, you know, as without, as so within. Everything that's inside of you, everything that's out here is inside of you. So you have the ability to create your own energy by just putting the right things in your body. Water, breathing, working out, doing cardio, making sure you're getting that breathing in. You know what I mean? That oxygen, right? So then with nitrogen, you get nitrogen from eating plants and fruits, right? Those are high in nitrogen, okay? And nitrogen is used for repairing your DNA, your RNA and DNA. It helps build those up. It helps create who you are, right? So, you eating organic, carbs, you drinking water, you meditating, working out, creating that oxygen, getting your body that oxygen that it needs. You eating your fruits and veggies. You know what I mean? You're putting those four basic elements inside of you that you need to sustain life. Saying so when you're doing that, now you're in tune with the planet. You're in tune with the universe. Because the planet is a part of the universe, right? And we're a part of the planet. So now you're aligned with all that. You're aligning yourself. You're taking care of yourself. You feel me? Like you can't. That's why they say it's a saying that says you eat to live, not live to eat. You gotta be mindful of what you're putting in your temple because it's special, man. This is like your earth. You have a lot of elements and minerals inside of here that are precious. They're precious for you to be able to rise in consciousness, rise up to that next level. So that's why I emphasize, guys, drinking your gallon of water, working out, meditating, breathing, eating healthy foods. Now, I'm not saying you got to be no health nut, man. Like you can eat junk food every now and then. The body's very resilient, so it's not going to eating junk food every now and then is not going to hurt you, man. You know what I mean? It leaves room for that. Life is about balance. So I'm not saying you got to be a health nut and just start, going crazy. But you want your diet to be consistent with fruits and veggies and drinking water. You want to have a consistency with that. So that way, your good outweighs the bad, right? The 80-20. You want 80% of your diet to be good, and you have 20% where you can, have bullshit here and there. But yeah, man, this is why you want to be doing these things on a deeper level, as opposed to someone just saying, "Oh, eat healthy." No, you're literally putting elements inside of your body that you need to sustain in your life for you to grow. So I just want to tell you that, guys. I don't know if I didn't want to get too crazy with it, but I just wanted to inform you guys. Just to give you a little bit more motivation. I'm a science head myself, so I it kind of interested me to bring up that topic to you guys. Just on a scientific level. But yeah, man, hey, keep doing what you're doing. Stay in your grind. Make sure you're getting your fruits and veggies, man. Make sure you're eating organic. Make sure you're getting good carbs inside of you. You know what I mean? Staying away from that sugar or whatever, white sugar and all that processed stuff, man. Make sure that you are meditating and make sure you're working out, okay? And these are things that are vital for you on your journey. They're vital for you to live your best life, okay? So, man, that's all I wanted to say, guys. Man, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope y'all staying up. You know what I'm saying? Staying on y'all grind. But hey, man, this your boy Tay. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.